Janelle Helm joined us right now, Superintendent for the Carrington Schools. And Janelle checks in with us once a month here on the Chatter program to fill us in on all what's happening at the Carrington Public School. As she's been pretty busy. We got, school starting already for Carrington, started on Tuesday. And of course, a lot of stuff getting ready for that. And a school board meeting, everything. So the school board meeting, I guess we'll talk about that before we talk about the first day of school here. And the school board meeting was from last week, Tuesday, the 13th, correct?
Yes. Yep. Basically, we just had update on our transportation routes, getting our busing set at the beginning of the year is always interesting, with our, new families coming in and finding spots for them on our routes. And then our biggest item on our agenda was just approving our school district financial report. So, the budget is set, we're ready to go. And then we had our first day on Tuesday. So perfect.
So the halls are busy once again, right?
Lots of energy today in the hallway. Yes, it's a lot of excitement. It's wonderful to have the kids back in the building. It's definitely more my pace. And, what I love so much about my job is getting to see them every day. And, they had a great summer and, some of them might say they're not excited to be back, but I can tell they're happy to be with their friends and their teachers. And, we're getting back into the groove. So it's exciting.
Okay. Sounds good. And the school board also had a walkthrough at the school, right? During the meeting last week?
Yes, usually right before school starts, we always do a facilities walkthrough, which is really great. So the board can actually, visualize some of the projects that we've been doing. We just added, we have new furniture in some of our high school classrooms. We're doing as many as we can each year. We did a new office space in our music room. We did Mr. Broughton's science room, some new storage, Mrs. Beamer, Mrs. Whipple, or Miss Whipple. And I just think it's really important that we update our high school side as well. I mean, some of these, it was so interesting because Miss Whipple has a lot of stuff and a lot of things that she has purchased on her own. And, all of her things, I shouldn't call it stuff, but all of her things are things that she uses. She teaches 5 different classes. So just for her to have her storage, she was so excited just to get storage in her classroom. And, it just makes such a difference, for our teachers and our, just having a place to put your things, right? But so that we do that. And then we walk through, we just poured a new sidewalk behind their football stadium. So checking that out. We're getting rock brought in today, hopefully getting that all ready before our first football game. We walk through the storage buildings just to check to see what we've kind of organized and removed. We walk through all the classrooms. We basically check over every square inch of the building and grounds just to see, what our needs really are and what we need to plan for. So it's great.
Okay, awesome. And then you had professional development day recently too, right?
Yes, we had 3 days of professional development before school starts with our staff. And it's just been great. We have a full administrative staff with Carla Michelson now being our athletic director, dean of students really is the new role. So she was formerly athletic director, but now it's dean of students, which encompasses the athletic director position as well. But just more of a support for our students. Josie Skitland as our technology director. She's been a big help getting ready for professional development. And then of course, Mr. Weber and Mrs. Helseth and I. But we had Kelly Auden from Mayville State University. She's the Dean of Education. If you've never heard her speak, anyone that needs any professional development, it doesn't matter if you're a school or not. She is just a very energetic, enthusiastic speaker, and our staff really connected with her. So she will be back to Carrington to be helping with some other things that we have going on with our strategic planning. But just did a great job. We all present on different topics. We had public health come in. We do a lot of going through our, just our students that have different needs. We go, just on how we're managing our MTSS system to make sure that we're meeting the needs of all students, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So it just gives us those 3 days are nice for us to have time to connect with staff and really dig deep into some of those initiatives that we're working on all the time.
Okay, awesome. Sounds great. Anything else to talk about? We'll have again on, next month again, talking about the school board meeting and everything's going on. Anything else to talk about in this program here today?
We just have our first home football game
Oh, yep,
this Friday night. So we're excited about that. And, just again, so great to have the kids back in the building, and the energy is just high in the school today. So great. I love
Busy,
it.
busy and
I
lots
love
of
the first day of school. I always tell kids it's still my favorite day of the year. I love it. So just having them back and just seeing them, and yeah, it's been great. It's a good day so far.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks, Janelle, so much for joining us here. We appreciate it. And we'll have you on again next month on our chatter program and filling us in on all what's happening at Carrington School. So have a great day.
Yes, and thank you so much for doing this. We love to be a part of it. Thank you.
Yep, you bet. Yep, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Discover the charm of Carrington, where community and character come together. Our vibrant community is full of welcoming smiles and unique experiences, from delicious dining and one-of-a-kind shops to lively events and beautiful parks. Join us in celebrating the best of Carrington, where every visit feels like coming home. Come visit the Carrington Chamber and CVB office to learn more about our wonderful town and its amazing businesses. Explore Carrington today and experience the warmth of our community. Hey sports fans, tune in to YourLiveEvent.com for all the action-packed Carrington Cardinal games, streaming live and free. Catch every thrilling moment with our live coverage. Listen to the play-by-play and watch the games unfold right on your screen. Plus, if you missed any of the excitement, don't worry. You can catch up on all previous games at YourLiveEvent.com. Check out the full schedule and never miss a moment of your favorite local Carrington games. Stay tuned and let's go Cardinals!
Laurie Dietz from the Carrington Chamber joins us now on the Carrington Cardinals Community Chatter program, brought to you by the Carrington CVB and Chamber. And it's a weekly show seen every Thursday night on Your Live Event on YouTube. And we got weekly interviews with local officials every week, so you can tune in right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks, Laurie, for joining us. Laurie checks in every week because there's always something going on in the Central City, right, Laurie?
Hey, that's for sure. Back to school this week. Everybody's in the back to school mode. Everybody's excited about sports starting up again, and we got Friday night football coming up, right? And some cross country.
Cross country and volleyball will be starting. Girls golf, I think, already started. So yeah, the fall sports are getting ready here. So
Right. Well, we've had people in the office signing up for the fall citywide yard sales. That's happening on September 7th. And remember, this is a week earlier than usual. So if you're looking to have a sale on the 7th with us, just $5 to register your sales site with us, and we'll get you on the maps and on the listings. We do put the list out on the internet, and we also have it at the Senex C-store on the day of the sale. Also on September 7th is a poker run. Really excited about this. Starting out in Carrington, heading over toward New Rockford, Pheasant and Sykeston, kind of make a loop there. And it's $20 for your poker card, and 80% of the registration fees are donated to the Carrington's backpack program for the kids at I'm sure a lot of people have heard the backpack program. It's where they send food home through the backpack program with the kids each week at school. There is a meal included at H&A Seed outside of be west of Carrington. And then there's prizes for the top 3 hands. And if you can't make registration and you just want to join along the way, you can contact Trent at 701-307-0500. So if you want to have more information or register along the way, contact Trent at 701-307-0500. So you'll be, it'll be fun. I think it's going to be a good event. I do think also I've heard, I don't have exact information on it, but I think the 5 Spot Bar is having a car show earlier that day, and they're having a meal too. So it's kind of a tie-in. So watch for more information on that. That's all happening Saturday, September 7th. And then the Junk Fest is moved to September 14th. So that's a little different. We flip-flopped the 7th, which is usually Junk Fest, is now the citywide yard sales. And on the 14th is going to be Junk Fest. So that's happening out at the fairgrounds on the 14th. And of course, we'll have more information on that, but there's tons of vendors lined up for that and a lot of really cool things. Also on September 14th, Headlocks is having a barbecue cookout contest. And that's happening right out here on Main Street. And they're having ribs, chicken, all kinds of things you can be in the contest for. You're supposed to pre-register by September 5th, so keep that in mind. If you want more information on the Headlocks Barbecue Cookout Contest, contact Dennis at 701-307-0432. That's Dennis Freeman at 701-307-0432. So that's coming up. And then another September event that I'm excited to share about today is the CHI St. Alexis Health Carrington Medical Center Harvest Fest. And other years they've done a gala, and we've done that in the wintertime. But this time we're doing something a little more informal. It's a Harvest Fest out at the Foster County Fairgrounds, September 28th. So that's going to be the last Saturday of September at 5:30 p.m. And they are they do have a raffle going with that now, and they're looking for some table sponsors and VIP sponsors. It's going to be an evening of fun and entertainment. They're having dueling pianos, and the proceeds will go to the purchase of patient care equipment. There'll be a wonderful 3-course meal and a cash bar, live and silent auction events, and of course the raffle. So get that on your calendar and enjoy that. If you have questions, it's call 701-652-7209. So for questions or a ticket purchase, call 701-652-7209. And that's lots of stuff coming up in September.
Yeah, just next month. And yeah, it's a lot of stuff to do. Junk Fest, yard sales, comes every year and comes quicker every year, it seems like.
You got that right.
Yeah. And then give a contact info, like how do we get a hold of you, Laurie?
Sure. If you have questions on any of this, or you want to sign up for the yard sales, anything, give us a call, 652-2524, or shoot an email to chambergal@dactel.com, or stop in at 871 Main Street, and we'll have a chat.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thanks so much, Laurie. We appreciate it. And have a great rest of your day. We'll check in again next week right here on the Chatter program.
Great. Sounds great.
Thanks. Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Michele Seil joins us right now from the Carrington City Library on the Carrington Cardinals Community Chatter program. Thanks, Michele, for joining us. And Michele checks in once a month to fill us in on the Carrington Library and the programs, the activities, everything going on there at the library. So we thank you for taking time and chatting with us here. And well, Michele, let's see. We got Carrington School is off and everything's going, getting ready for that official fall, that first fall date, right?
I'm not looking forward to that. I don't mind the summer.
Yep. So you got some after school activities planned next month. We'll talk about that here shortly. But first off, we want to talk this morning or this here on the Chatter program about, libraries offer a lot of books, but they have other resources too, right? And tell us more about that.
Absolutely. First of all, as a library, we offer for our community to use things like our copier. People come in and make copies all the time. We have computers that the community members can use. I know sometimes I have problems with my printer at home and it's always out of ink, and it's like, I'll just make copies at the library. It's just much easier because I know it always works. So we have that. Rarely, but still occasionally, people have to send faxes, and we do have a fax service through our copier. And we also have sometimes scanning to send via email makes it really quick and efficient that way. And so you can do all of that here at the library. And we only charge if there's kind of a cost associated with for us. So like copies are 25 cents. faxes, if it involves a long distance phone call, is $1 just to cover the cost of the phone call. But if you're sending an email, it doesn't cost us anything. You can use our copier for free. So that's kind of a nice convenient. That's one of the things. We do have people that come in occasionally. They have a meeting to do and they need a quiet space. And so we have those rooms available. They bring sometimes their laptop. We have people that bring their devices in. We have free Wi-Fi. And I know sometimes people just pull up outside the building and just park there and use our free Wi-Fi, which is just fine. Especially now that we have this beautiful new parking lot, you can park in that parking lot and take advantage of some free Wi-Fi. Convenient.
Yeah, definitely. Parking lot all done. Looks really nice. I drove by the other day. It looks nice.
Yes, yes. And the alleyways are done. And so like life in downtown Carrington is wonderful. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we also have our reading room. So we do have some kids that come in after school and they'll do homework in there or they'll sit and read. We have other chairs sitting around that you can sit in. So that's kind of nice. We have people that will stop in and it's like I'm between meetings and I have a place to be and I can work or whatever. So we have that space, or we do have families that come in and like, I have an appointment at such and such a time when we have 20 minutes to kill. We came to the library because we do have activities for the kids. We have a whole children's area with a lot of STEM kind of things. They can do arts and crafts because we have coloring pages that they're always out. And then they have Legos and train set and some robotics and things like that. So we have a lot of things that, you can do. You can come on a Saturday or come after school or during the day or whatever works for you. So those are some of the things that we have available, all of the time. And then leading into also the programming that we're going to talk about is our makerspace room. And we have a lot of resources in there that are merely used by kids, but it's not that adults can't use them. And that's our, science and technology kind of things. We have 3D printer, we have 3D pens, we have STEM to go kits, we have robotics kits that are back there, things like that. So we have a lot of things like that that people can take advantage of.
Awesome. Sounds great. All great resources there at the Carrington City Library. So, well, let's talk about starting in September next month. You're going to have some after school activities planned. So tell us more about that too.
Right. So I'm just nailing down the final details of the schedule right now, but we're going to do a movie once a month, a STEM activity once a month, an arts and craft activity once a month, and our robotics club will meet once a month. Right now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on a Tuesday, and that would be something that we do after school. Kids can come, parents can come with them if they want to, but the kids can come on their own and participate in those activities whenever, they can make it work into their schedule. So those activities, specifically what we're doing each month and on what day it's going to be, that'll all be posted on our social media pages, and then of course on our website. And then we'll have like a flyer at the library and things like that. You can always reach out to us. So we'll be able to tell you specifically what movie we're going to watch or kind of what art program we're going to do. So we can check in, follow us and, take advantage of those things.
Okay, good deal. Thanks, Michele, for the update. We appreciate it. And
You bet.
we'll check in again next month. And anything else to chat about here on the program?
Oh, not too much. Our hours are 10:30 to 5:30, Monday through Thursday, and Saturdays 10:30 to 1:30. And of course, we're going to be closed Labor Day weekend. We're actually going to be closed on that Saturday as well as that Monday, giving our staff a chance to do, take advantage of the long weekend. And I think we're going to be closed the following Saturday as well. It's going to be one of those Saturdays in September. We're having the carpet cleaned in the library. So got to do that once in a while too. Now that we have this parking lot, not as much dirt distracting. And so we're going to get it all cleaned up and it's going to look nice and fresh. And I'm excited. Yeah.
All right. Good deal. Well, thanks, Michele. We appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll chat again next month.
Sounds great. Thanks so much, Greg.
Yep, you bet. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Discover the charm of Carrington, where community and character come together. Our vibrant community is full of welcoming smiles and unique experiences, from delicious dining and one-of-a-kind shops to lively events and beautiful parks. Join us in celebrating the best of Carrington, where every visit feels like coming home. Come visit the Carrington Chamber and CVB office to learn more about our wonderful town and its amazing businesses. Explore Carrington today and experience the warmth of our community.
Kaylee Schlafman joins us on the Carrington Cardinals Community Chatter program. And Kaylee, thanks for joining us here. She is president of Healthy Communities. And Kaylee is going to talk a little bit more about what Healthy Communities does for the Carrington community here and all the programs and events that they have going on. So thanks, Kaylee, for joining us here. First time on the Chatter program, so we appreciate it. And I guess first, before we start talking about one of your programs, the Kid Experience, tell us maybe a little bit about what Healthy Communities is and what it does, that kind of thing.
All right. Well, Healthy Communities is a group of people that gets together on a monthly basis here. It's all volunteer, and we work to bring healthy opportunities and experiences to the community. We do that through creating healthy living habits, by offering healthy choices, and by just promoting a healthy, thriving community. All of that can be done in multiple ways. We try to bring in equipment, like in the new park, for kids to have something to do, or different kinds of classes or events, like our work with the mental health fair. We do have a class coming up this fall about cybersecurity awareness for both parents and children, just to keep everybody safe within the community. And we're always open to other options or recommendations. If there's something that people would like to see in town, we can work to help with that.
Okay, awesome. Tell us more about the Kids Experience.
So the Kids Experience is a program through Healthy Communities that brings financial assistance to children for like different sports. It could be activity fees, it can be equipment, or like pad rental, or whatever they would need. And it doesn't have to be through the school either. It could be for dance classes or gymnastics, just anything to help kids have those opportunities within the community. It's kind of fun. So it's super easy. Applications were sent home during the ice cream social, and they can also be found on our website, which is healthycarrington.org. Super simple, short application. It's confidential, and we don't require any financial information when you fill out the application. You also have the option to ask for just a portion of funds. So if you are able to cover 90% of the cost on your own, but you just needed help with this last little bit, Healthy Community, or I guess technically the Kid Experience, would that would be an option through the Kid Experience too. So it's kind of fun. Helps with participation fees. I don't know if I said that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Awesome. Great program. And yeah, we thank you for coming on here and joining us here. Anything else you want to talk about while we got you on here?
I don't think I have anything today, but if you have any questions, you can reach out to myself, or Michele at the library is a good asset, and we can try to answer any questions you might have.
Okay, good deal. And Kaylee, we'll have the plan to have you on again here on the Chatter program later on when you guys got something going on, and we'll get you on and talking about it, so you can tune right here to YouTube on your live event for that information. So, all right. Well, thanks so much, and have a great rest of your day, and we'll check in again later on. So,
sounds good. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Yep. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.